Yeah.
Tell us about the reparations too, Bill.
You want to hit the reparations?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to know like
Look at the
what.
reparations.
Yeah,
So in
because
Baltimore,
I'm due some motherfucking reparations. What do you
Yeah.
think, Todd?
Shit, get it if you can.
so they had this deal where 35% of the money collected from cannabis sales would be put into a fund for reparations, and the reparations. It was Maryland sought to address some of the harm caused by the war on drugs by directing 35% of cannabis sales revenue to communities impacted.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
How did it go wrong?
Well, there's just a fight between City Hall and an organization called Reinvestment and the Community Reparations Committee.
Did you say fight?
It's a fight.
Okay.
It's a fight. Well, so they came out with this report, and it's been 3 years in the making that they've been collecting the money, and not a single dollar has been paid out. So they've been collecting the money for 3 years, haven't paid out anything.
So did they approve the rule, or are they just holding the money just in case?
They're holding the money.
They're holding the money.
And they
No,
don't.
no, I mean, but wonder.
No.
Like,
They're
so they haven't made a decision.
but they can't. They're having a hard time. They can't get everybody to agree on what's
Right,
going
right.
on.
So in the
now
meantime-
the money just sits there.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, the money's good. It's not going.
It's
right,
not
at least
gone.
it's not
Gone.
piddling
It's
away.
not
So that's
gone.
good to allocate.
But it's
that.
not going where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, but it's there when they decide.
Yeah, but how long these people got to wait?
Well, but that's hopefully not long. But that's the situation.
They're saying that the first round of funding might be as much as a year away still.
Okay,
That's
so
too long.
it's coming.
That's too long.
Yeah, well, hopefully
it's
they
coming.
collect
If
the
you're
interest.
if you're impacted by this war, and this money's been set aside for you, why doesn't it get to you?
This is true, but what
Probably.
are you going to do? It's not getting. But
Well,
the hope is coming.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, it's
maybe we have to
coming.
call out some
So
certain
who should get the money, though?
Todd and myself.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Just make it easy.
Yeah, okay.
But who should get the money?
I don't know.
And the war on drugs they're referencing here was the one created by Nixon, right, in the early 70s.
it should go to the businesses that
The '80s was a war on drugs, wasn't the '80s and '90s where
Yes.
they hit hard?
Yeah.
80s.
Was that
go to
Nancy
church.
Search your
Reagan?
prison records
We're
and find
impacted
anyone who was
by
in
the
prison
war.
for drugs during
Jeff,
that time.
I
And
want Jeff to have a bell where he can play it, and then he plays the bell,
Ding,
and
ding.
then he talks.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, it needs to go to the communities that were impacted by these policies.
Yes.
Like the places where, the drugs were basically turned to, the places in the ghettos. Like in the 80s, like the government was responsible for, and the CIA was responsible for the whole cocaine problem and just all that shit. Like,
But I guess the
just-
question comes down to, yes, it should go into those communities, but in what
How?
way? Yeah, how?
Them to the people that were incarcerated, people that went to jail, paid.
Well,
Or
not
the
to
people
individual
people
but
who
to
started
programs that build
businesses.
a community.
Got licenses in the cannabis space because they were affected by this negatively. Some of that money should go to them so their businesses can fucking flourish.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's tough.
But this is what happens when you give a fucking city a responsibility. They usually fuck it up
Yeah.
because there's too many fucking hands in the pie.
Well, when they
In the
set
pot.
this up, however many years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when they set it up and said 35% of the taxes will go to help the communities,
Yeah.
they should have at that time
Said exactly
said
right.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's say if they didn't say how. So you got to understand how things work as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
You get it. Let's say if they didn't.
They would have backed
come
themselves
to
in a court.
agreement to what the criteria
you
is.
could have-
Guess what? That money never would have been collected
You
for
could have-
those 3 or 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, you
wouldn't
could
have had 5 million down there.
Yeah.
So you got to understand the process. It's not
But you
all
could
just
have-
how you think it is.
Well,
It's-
because you
it's
could have
the
got
process.
because
That's
they
true.
could have got
So
back.
I agree with what went on. Start say yes, we're going to allocate this amount for that, and start putting the money there until
they
other
did.
things get worked out.
And they
as
did.
opposed to not putting the money.
But you're
anywhere.
right. You're 100% right. But
Yeah.
now the story is today. People are asking questions
Right.
about
Let's go.
Why
Let's
is
get it
this,
going.
And
why
this
is
could be
this
tied up for years.
Right. Let's get it going.
The people are asking questions. We're not the only one asking questions.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get it
Be
going.
tied up for years. Who knows?
All right.
Hopefully not.
So, guys, what we're going to do